Hello YouTube, Komodo Gaming here, bringing you guys another episode of Scrap Mechanic in the Town. Now today we've got a couple new additions to the truck stop that I'm really excited to show you guys. But before we do that, I want to go ahead and acknowledge the whole fact that we do have a new channel icon and channel art. And we will soon, very soon, have a new channel intro. A lot of people were commenting on this yesterday, my summer car video. If you missed that video, I will link it in the description. But yeah, a lot of people were commenting on it, asking where I got it from. And I got it from a company called Blue Space Studios. I will link them in the description. They were really easy to work with. They approached me. It was fantastic seeing somebody professional do my channel art, because obviously I did it last time and I didn't do a very good job, I don't think. But yeah, it looks a lot more professional. I'm super excited about it and I'm really ready to get that intro out. But anyways guys, remember, if you are enjoying Scrap Mechanic, leave this video a thumbs up. It helps out my channel a whole lot, and let's go ahead and jump right into this. Now, one last thing I was going to mention real quick, we will be returning to the Old Town map for the next couple of episodes. I've got a couple of builds planned that I'm really excited about, and I really just wanted to kind of wrap this up a little bit here at the truck stop, and at the end of the video I'll explain what we're going to do with this truck stop. But anyways, one of the first things you probably noticed was the new trailer. Now, this truck isn't new. This is the truck from the last truck stop episode. I'm really proud of this one. It turns a lot better than the blue one. It's in the truck wash. There's a blue diesel. This one works a lot better. I've got a trailer here. There's already 3 trailers on the workshop. This is the 4th one. This is probably one of the most requested trailers. Everybody wanted to see a gas tanker, so that's what this is. Now, these all work by welding, and I left it like a plain piece here. That way you know where to weld at, and then I left a little paint mark here and showing you where you can weld at on the trucks. So yes, these trailers are welded. The reason they're welded is because of lag. If you don't weld these, you can make like a peg system, but it doesn't run very good in Scrap Mechanic's current state. But anyways, I'm going to drop this off the lift. You will get an initial little bit of lag. Normally the trailer, it has these arms that come out. This is for when you spawn it in and you don't have it attached. Just hit this button over here and there we go. Now the tanker itself, I actually really love the way this looks. This goes along with the truck stop. Obviously the CA is for Komodo America. We're not going to change that name. I asked you guys last episode kind of what you thought of that. And most people agreed that that was actually a pretty good name, so kind of happy about that. So anyways, you've got the red and blue. It's kind of like Truckers America. I believe that's what it's called. The gas station or the truck stop. And that kind of wraps around the whole thing. Now this is the heaviest trailer we have. I did get away with using wood here on the bottom to save just a little bit of weight. And of course the actual inside is hollow. But this definitely tests out the truck with the weight. So yeah, you've got that. You've got the hoses here on the side. Now, like I said, this is supposed to go with the truck stop. Say you need to go refill the truck stop, the gas pumps. So you've got the hoses on the right. This is where you would go and connect them. Normally they have some sort of connection down here, so we'll connect in and connect into the ground and flow some fuel into there. We're ready to drive over. I'm going to show you guys how this handles. I love the way this new truck handles. It just handles these trailers so much better than my last one. So anyways, we're all fired up here. Now, we're going to come in. I'm going to swing into the gas station first to show you guys about where I think we would hook up. I actually need to make some hookups into the ground. Of course, all of this is cosmetic. That's the way we do it here in Scrap Mechanic. Nothing actually works. We're not going to go wash the truck. We're not going to actually fill up the fuel. It's just one of those things it's fun to play around with. And I know a lot of people, they use my maps to play around with friends. So that's kind of what all this is for. So yeah, I'm going to put some connections somewhere here by the pumps. I think they normally set over to the side. Oh, we got a little close to that trailer. You get some lag there. Ooh, are we good? Okay, yeah, we're good. Anyways, we're going to do a really wide swing there. I probably made everybody in the actual building there. They probably panicked there for a second thinking, oh no, he's going to swing in. Alright, so we're going to go ahead and pull in over here at the truck wash. Now, this is a tricky thing to get into. I made the driveways really wide. You guys might make them even more wide. I'm going to, of course, provide a download in the description, so if you guys want to play on just this map, before I split it up and put it up all on the workshop, you can just have this whole thing. I'll leave the trucks and trailers on here too. But anyways, this is the entrance down here. You do not use the other one. That's why hence the red, no, do not enter signs. So we enter into this driveway, and we're actually going to hop out of the truck and tour the truck wash before we run it through. Now, you got to remember, this is not an automatic wash. I don't know if that even exists for big semis like this, because you got to think, trailers come in all sorts of different sizes, and a lot of these truck washes, you're able to run it through. I'm going to put this on a lift real quick to prevent some lag while I go into the truck wash. So yeah, you never know what type of trailer you're getting in. It could be a tanker, it could be a big box trailer. So a lot of this is manual. Now they do have some things to assist them on the inside, and we'll go in here. Actually, let's look at the outside real quick. Now some of you guys that are big truck fans might notice kind of what this looks like. It's called Blue Beacons. They have a lot of these truck washes. We have one near us. They come in all various shapes and sizes. This is just a fairly basic building actually. It's just a pretty simple rectangle. Now, obviously, these come in all different shapes. Sometimes you have 3 bays. Sometimes the one by us only has like 1 bay. And this one here has 2 bays. So we can do 2 trucks at a time. The colors are really distinct. I'm not necessarily the hugest fan of the colors, but I just figured, you know, we need to kind of change it up a little bit here. So anyways, you see the do not enters. We got the dynamic lights here. Got some lights beaming up on the walls, gives it a little bit of a cool look. Now, we're not going to call this Blue Beacon, of course, for copyright or whatever sake. It will probably be something like, honestly, it'll probably end up being like Komodo Wash or something. Also, I forgot to point out the big sign over there. It's actually lit up. It looks pretty good. Actually happy with that. Anyways, let's go ahead and walk here to the inside. Pop this door open here. And boom, look at that. That is actually really awesome looking. Of course, doesn't work. It just looks cool. I mean, with the dynamic lights, the colors, everything's just, it looks right. I was looking at a lot of reference pictures of the inside of these things, and this is about as close as I think I could get. So let's pop open the bay doors here. Pop those open. Let's go down here. I'll kind of do a little brief walkthrough, and then we'll pull a truck through. I've already got the blue truck setting in here. This one barely made it in. This is my tallest truck. I didn't think the smokestacks were going to clear, but they clear by 1 block, and it's really close. So yeah, got all those opened up here. Let's go ahead. We're going to pull into this bay. We might have to get rid of the other truck. I don't know. For some reason, when I put the trailer in the building, it typically lags a little bit, and it's really strange. But let's go ahead. Am I in the right position here? I think I'm going to be good. This is a tricky trailer to pull in, so let's go ahead and put this up and prepare to get it in. Alright, for you guys that are playing on this, you might want to add another slab of concrete to the right if you're having problems making it in. I believe I can make it into the second bay here, so let's go ahead and start cutting about right here. We're probably going to have to back up once. Yeah, I've kind of angled that a little bit wrong, so let's go ahead. Oh, I might have tipped their door. I might have a lot of really angry people after me right now, but anyways, let's go ahead and skim in here. This is kind of a tight fit with this trailer. Like I said, it's a beast. So let's go ahead and stay close to the right side of the door here. Now, I believe, and I could be mistaken, let's go ahead and try to swing in here. You are seeing a little bit of lag now since this thing pulls in. It's just a product of, I don't know if it's the other truck. Actually, this thing kind of does it either way. We're getting really close here, and for some reason my suspension's... What? What does that mean? Hold on. Let's back up real quick. Yeah, this is a complaint I've had. I don't know really, and this is a little bit different suspension setup. I don't know what's going on with Scrap Mechanic here. This has been a thing that's been happening with suspension and bearings. It's like they've kind of lost some of their strength, and that shouldn't be aiming that way. Let's go ahead and re-angle it, and I'll get it in here for you guys. Alright, try not to freak out this time. Don't freak out. Don't freak out. Are we in? Yeah, we're in. Okay. Now, this is a little bit longer trailer, so we can only pull until about right here. I've seen the way these things work, and these are absolutely amazing. There's normally, it looks like probably about 10 to 15 employees at a time, depending on the size of the wash. Now, these are not automatic washes. Like I said, I don't think at least not the Blue Beacons, that they pull them in, and they do have stuff like, these are what you would see in like an automatic wash, but it doesn't actually pull the truck through. Of course, because of size, trailers, a lot of times they're allowed to keep the trailer on because they want to clean it too. So you've got a lot of employees down here. Now, these are going to be like your pre-rinses, maybe your soaps, and that could be like a post-rinse. I've got these ones that spray the side. All these are hooked up right over here. You can see the big control panel. This does the doors. This does anything that needs to move on the inside. So if you need to adjust anything, it's going to be right there. So yeah, you've got these sprays. You've got the grates on the bottom. Of course, there's a lot of water flow in here, so it's all going to need to flow out. So that's what those are. So yeah, here in the middle, these are some tanks. These would have your different type of fluids in it, from water, soaps, polishes. They will be dispensed. A lot of times you see them, if you ever go to a manual wash, say on your car, you got the big guns, you get to sit there and spray them yourselves. That's what this little box is here. This is like a thing built into the ground. It's got, say it would have a rolled up hose in it, and you would take one of the guns and just roll over here and start spraying the truck off as the other sprayers are doing their work. So it's just kind of a big group effort. I'm pretty sure they do interiors. They'll probably open up the doors when they're not, of course, pouring a whole bunch of water on it. Open up the doors, clean the inside, just get the whole thing nice and sparkling. I wonder how much this actually cost. I can't imagine this being too cheap to have one of these done. So yeah, you've got all of that. You've got the, of course, the blue trucks over there getting washed. Back here, here's some more grates, and you've got the big dryers. Now, I saw some pictures of these, and these are massive. So they would roll the truck slowly through, and it gets those hard to reach spots. Of course, the top of the trailer, the top of the truck. Now, I want to say, and I could be wrong about this, I want to say that the driver has to do this, has to drive through, because technically the driver is responsible for his cargo, and I wouldn't think that you would allow some random employee to come in here and pull through with your cargo. But yeah, you would slowly just pull through those. I've got some extra tanks on each side, and they all kind of just run into the wall. So my thought is that all the pipes would run into the walls, they would run down, run up through the sprayers. So you've got all that, and you got a little sink over there, just little minor details. But anyways, we're ready to pull out here. This is for the drivers, of course. Kind of like in your automatic washes, you got the green light, yellow light, red light, kind of just guiding the driver, telling him when he needs to move. So let's go ahead and hop back into the cab here. There we go. Alright, I'm going to try to get a cool angle of this. So yeah, we're driving through here, you're getting everything dried off, and this is going to be kind of hard to hit here. I don't want to hit their doors. Got to see for the perfect time to start cutting here. Probably about right there is going to be okay. Oh, that's going to be close. Don't drop a tire. Oh no. Yeah, that's what I was saying. You might add one more slab of concrete to give yourselves a little bit more room to turn, but that was close enough. I think I made it. But yeah, I'm really happy with what's happened here. I would like to add some more highway, maybe some more facilities out here to this truck stop area. Now, I talked about trying to put this into the town, which is still an option, or at least the other map. And I'm going to go ahead and put this back on a lift. The longer you have these things out and on trailers, for some reason it starts to lag a bit. So let's just stick this over here. But yeah, we'll probably do that. We might add like a motel or something. I might want to also play with the night mod that Durf updated, because I've got a lot of dynamic lights out here, and I think that would look absolutely awesome at night. So we might do that. Like I said, we are going to be returning to the other town map. I've got a build plan for that, and that's coming up this weekend. We'll be doing another viewer creation episode. So if you have any suggestions for this little area, or if you have any comments about what we should do with it, this could be maybe the link in between Komodoville, since you have the big highway here, or it just might be I'll cut all this off and try to stick it in the map. So comment below with your suggestions for that. Like I said, build coming up, got more brick rigs coming up. We'll have some hopefully some more city skylines coming up here tomorrow soon, or hopefully tomorrow. I'm mixed up on my days. It's been a little bit of a crazy week. But anyways, guys, if you like to like and subscribe, everything helps my channel. The world download is in the description. I'll have all the items up on the workshop. But anyways, hope you have a good day. If you like to like and subscribe, everything helps my channel. And we will see you guys next time on Scrap Mechanic. Thank you.